Carl. We'll start off with last week at Toulouse. A very hearty performance, but unfortunately not the result Doncaster wanted.
No, it was a good trip, and the players obviously giving them 28-point start was very, very difficult, but the way we responded and we got back to 28-22, and we got penalised there for pretty harshly, I thought, for George Melton played the ball real quick, and it said it was he wasn't tackled, and it really took the sting out of us. But gee, I've got to give the players some credit, and the scoreline might not look too good, but for the people that travelled with us and the supporters that travelled with us and ourselves, we know it was a decent game, and we certainly wouldn't fear them if we had to play them again, put it that way. And like I say, the people who came with us, they were happy. Yeah, we leaked in 46 points, is not good. We know that, but they are a decent side. But without trying to sound too confident or whatever, it told us a lot about the team. And if the team can, they've set a benchmark now, and if they can perform like they did in Toulouse, then we'll be a threat. We will. I'm not going to sit here and lie. We'll be a threat to the others in the competition. I honestly think there's a heap still to play for. There's a lot more twists and turns going on. We continue at the rate we're going, and we'll be there or thereabouts.
You mentioned George Melton there. Nice to have him back in the team along with Matt Nicholson from injury, and ever so slightly Doncaster just seem to be getting these numbers back now, and it's going to be crucial at the back end of the season. Listen,
the thing is, we're still a new team. We changed 20 players. We turned around 20 players last year. I might sound like a broken record. I like to think we know a little bit about the game, and we haven't had our best or our same 17 playing week in, week out. We get that, and then we don't pick up the results, or we get beat heavily. Then we need to take things on the chin and accept it. But I'm confident that we get the right players out on the field consistently. Come the right end of the season, we've had a horrendous start to the year with injuries, and the players we brought to the club, I really feel they're a great group, and the way they conducted themselves in France and represented our club was a credit to them all, and I thank them all for that, because the players were really, really well behaved. And there's a few messages coming back from France that our fans came back on our bus with us. We asked for our team room for when we got back to the hotel, and no other club has done that. They've all normally wanted to get back and get changed and get out. So we had a good hour and a half together, 2 hours, and those are the things that help you later on down the track. And our team is starting to become a very, very close-knit group, and that's the culture we try to create down here. And when games are really tough and you need to look to your left and right, and you see that fellow who you really feel for, you put the effort in. So plenty to play for. I think we could, like I say, when the playoffs come, we could do it right. But we've set a benchmark now. This game on the weekend against South Wales will throw up its own challenges. If we turn up with the right attitude and apply ourselves right, then we should win that game.
And also this Sunday, as well as the game, it's going to be the kit shortlist. What the fans have designed. What have you made of the designs that you've seen?
Well, I'm going to tell you this now. When the designs got sent to the kit manufacturer, they've tidied them up a little bit. They all look alright. I'm more than happy to run with the ones the majority vote that the fans vote for, because I think they all look half decent, and this will be one where it will be purely down to how many votes we get per shirt that will be the home and away shirt this year, because as you know, we're all debating in the office which ones we think are good, and we're all coming up with a different one. So, you know, I think they look alright, and so it's imperative that you all get your votes in on the weekend, and you know, you have your say in the shirt for next year, which home shirt and away shirt will win. So they look good, Jordan. You know, everything's going alright, and we're happy, and you know, we're just 4 games to go, and it's getting exciting. It's getting exciting. We need to stay within touching distance of them above us, and come the playoffs, who knows?
What's your take on the Super 8s then, and the playoff system that we currently have? You know, it's going to be 1v2 at the end of the Super 8s to go straight up to the Championship, and then play off between 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th. You know, are you pleased with that? What do you think?
Oh, listen, for us it's fantastic, but we all voted for it as clubs, but where we sit in the table at the moment, it's great. But personally, my take is if you finish first, then you should be rewarded by going straight up. You know, that's a personal issue. It's not as if we all sat in a room and had a debate. You know, I would go for that option, because I think if you're the best team in the league consistently throughout the whole year, then you'd be rewarded. Come the end of the season, if you're first and then you pick up some key injuries and all that, and you've got to play in a final, and you know, where the teams are very evenly matched, you could not get promoted. I do believe one should be straight up, and that's just, you know, it's a personal thing. And I suppose you'd have a different issue, and someone else would have a different opinion. But my opinion is, if you're number one at the end of the year, after the 8s and everything like that, you should be automatically straight up, because you've been consistently the best team in the league.